Hi, my name is Rayan Ahmed. A lot of the people watching this probably know me already, and it would be even better if a lot of the people watching this don't know me. But for context, I've been studying as an undergraduate at the University of Toronto for the past 4 years, and now I'm less than 14 hours away from starting my journey at the Drexel University College of Medicine. So, you may be asking, Rayan, why are you here when med school starts in less than 14 hours and you're making videos and dude, it's gonna be hard, right? What are you doing, man? Well, to explain it all, I first wanted to talk about a story from the 7th grade. At the middle school I went to, we had a US history class that was notorious for how hard it was. And when I was told that I was destined to get a C, I just ran with it. I was like, you know what, it's gonna happen, so let me just do whatever I can in this class and just be happy with my C. At the same time, there were 2 or 3 students who were doing well in the class, but the rest of us knew that it was our destiny to do bad because we heard that this class would be bad. Now, it's important to note that before every exam in this class, our teacher did something called the review bowl, where the class would be split into half and students would come up one by one, answering a question about US history, and then getting points, and then whoever won got a prize, or I actually forget what happened. But that's important to note because halfway through the year, I was going through a review bowl and realized that the questions that our teacher used were the exact same questions that we had on our exams, just reworded. In the same order too. If I was super subscribed to the idea that I was destined to fail because everyone else said that this class was hard, then I would not have done as well as I did in my last 2 quarters of that class, where I went from C's to A minuses. Why? Because I noticed that pattern and went against the grain. This is not at all to say that I'm someone who's built different and I can't conform to society. This is just to explain how detrimental it can be when you conform to an idea that something is gonna be bad for you just because it's the echo in the echo chamber. Now, why do I bring this up? Fast forward years and years, when I took the MCAT, I decided to drown out everyone saying that the MCAT was hard, that the CARS was something that you can't improve on and you just have to be okay with your score. I realized that the important thing with something as hard as the MCAT is to be in your own world. That doesn't mean ignore outside resources, but that means to form your own opinion. When I did that with the MCAT, I was able to do a lot better than I thought I could. And I look back on my time studying for the MCAT and taking it as something fond in my life. Not so much taking it, but at least studying for it, because it was something that was personal to me. It was something that was my own project, and I didn't have to hear that echo of, oh, the MCAT is super hard, it's gonna be the worst thing in your life. I just went through the process how I wanted to go through it. Why am I saying this before med school starts? Because I want to do the exact same thing with medical school. If you're someone who's on the pre-med track in medical school, or even just a layperson, you have 1,000% heard that med school is hard. I am not sitting here in this chair telling you that med school is not going to be hard. I haven't even stepped on campus yet. But my goal with this channel and with these videos is to show the positives of medical school, not only to myself so I can reinforce that forming my own opinion, but also to anyone who has those bad preconceived notions about medical school. Studying can be fun. Extracting knowledge can be fun. And what I want to do with medical school is maximize my social life, fitness, and education as much as I can to my best capacity, document it, and create this project so I can look back on medical school fondly, as a lot of people tend not to do. That sounds like a daunting challenge, and it might as well be, because I'm going to this completely blind. I have no experience in medical school. Like I said, I'm about to start. But again, I don't want to conform to that echo chamber. I want to do as well as I can to form my own opinion of medical school and have it be one of the best times of my life. So for the medical students and the non-medical students, take this channel as a look into the positives of medical school, as I do my best to document what I can and just enjoy the process all throughout. Welcome to Fullmetal Medicine. Thank you for watching.